He call him daddy.
Should a lot go on behind it.
What's up, daddy?
I hate we feel like the way we did, but
What's up, man?
we did.
What I'm doing, getting money. What we doing?
What are y'all doing?
I'm tapping into the camera.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for him.
No. You brought them. This who you wanted me to meet?
Yeah.
Brags and Stunner.
Yes, sir.
She spoke highly of y'all, man. She spoke highly of y'all.
I did.
Me and him together?
Yeah?
Hey,
Trouble.
Spoke highly of him.
no bad.
That's what's up. Why y'all won't get no page together?
Facts. Y'all both got on red.
Hey,
Both got waves.
Make it happen, cuz.
she like,
Don't even hype him up.
Why not?
and
Don't
I'm
hype
baby.
them up.
Oh, they're gonna win baby over there.
Don't hype them up.
We
Facts.
thug and rich
More
homies,
than
boys, you know what I'm
once.
saying? We like thug and rich homies. back
More
in the
than
day.
once.
So did you read the agreement where it said we were taking pictures?
I just,
Did you look at any of that stuff? You just said, bro, I'm coming, bro.
I'm gonna be there. I'm here. I knew. I mean, you know,
You ever said you was gonna be somewhere and then forgot about it?
I did that before a couple times.
Have you done it recently?
Yeah.
When?
About 3-4 days ago, I completely forgot that I had to be
It
somewhere.
went yesterday?
It might have been.
So you're not gonna keep it real.
Was it yesterday? Oh, it was.
This was supposed to happen yesterday, Brags.
Completely forgot. Cause I didn't forgot. Cause I didn't even tell Braggs about it. That's how you knew I forgot.
Yeah, I said, I'm coming.
For real?
The wheels fall off.
I hear it. Anyway, welcome back to the show. This your boy Philo with the Outlet. Hey man, we in the building. We got a special guest today. We kicking it though. Got Jaycee in the building, man. Jaycee, what up?
What's going on, everyone? It's Jaycee The Kid. Feel good to be here.
You want people to call you the kid?
Most people call me The Kid. People call me JC.
I'm gonna just stick to Jaycee. Anywho, tell the people what you do, man.
Customized shoes. Got something great going on. Been doing it since 2019. Can customize just about anything to go with any design. And that's what I'm known for, customizing shoes.
So that's new information for me because I didn't know it was 2019. I thought it went back further than that.
No, I recently just started customizing in 2019.
Okay, so let's get into what people might suspect this came from. So have you always been arts and craftsy, like hands-on? Let me take this apart, put this together, like since a youngin', were you into fashion and style and that sort of thing? Like,
Well, I never was like art. Like art wasn't my favorite subject
Okay.
in school. I was never the type of person who loved drawing, painting, any of that stuff. I didn't even know I was gonna do something
yeah,
where it involved painting or anything like that. But I definitely was always into fashion since I was young. Most people know me for that, being into fashion.
okay,
Always like the latest styles, the latest trends. So I guess that plays in well with what I do now because I'm still into the latest fashions, latest trends.
Okay.
Goes with all my designs and stuff.
okay. So I'm a little older. So what was in style when I was in elementary school, middle school? I'm sure you probably, I don't know if you did your research, but we wore like really baggy clothes. Like,
Well, it's coming. That's coming back around. Like
You think so?
There's nothing new under the sun. Everybody wearing baggy clothes now.
okay,
That's,
I seen
that's
some.
the new it.
I saw a balloon yesterday. They was on the runway, big ass balloon, and it was blown up, but over this lady's head, and they were letting the air out of it as she's walking down the runway, and then she like pulled her head out of it, and
I never saw anything like that.
okay, so I'm scared of what direction fashion is headed in. But when I was growing up, we were wearing K-Swiss and Saucony's
I was still wearing. I was a part of that. I was still wearing cases.
Really?
When I was young, I remember having a couple pair of cases. It was dying down when I was growing up, but K-Swiss was still around when I was growing up. I was born in '97, so I say when I was at least about 5 or 6, I still.
Okay, so you're not that far behind.
And Saucony, that's since then. Foot Lockers and all that now.
Yeah.
So Saucony, that's still out too.
They done brought Saucony's back. I know New Balance has made a comeback.
Yep.
But Forces have always been around. Why has that become like your thing?
I would say just about the design itself. Everyone loves Forces, and plus it's a easy design to work on. So it's just a flat surface, it's a plain shoe. So why not spice it up?
But so they have to be white.
Not necessarily. They can be black, any color really. It doesn't matter about the color. It's more about how the design itself, how the shoe is shaped, how it's
So it's not like you done did some. Have you tried it? Have you tried anything on other shoes?
I've did Converse, Tim's.
And those weren't as simple as Air Force One.
I mean, they were just different designs. Like on Tim's, you wouldn't necessarily put like fabric designs. You
Okay.
would more drawing, painting.
Okay.
Converse, you can pretty much do. You could do pretty much.
But those aren't popular out here like that.
Not necessarily. Everyone's always been into Forces.
Okay.
No matter what.
Well, I mean, you found out what people like and you killing it. Like, I found out about you through E, of course. And I'm excited for where this headed. Like, I don't know. I'm almost afraid of how big, like, this gonna get. Like, just with your passion for, like, not just designing a shoe, but you're even into just completing the outfit.
Right.
Like, so it ain't just about the custom shoes. Like, if you had it your way, you would want to design the entire, like, fit.
Cause I like to put my shoes together with clothes. So
Yeah.
Most of my designs, they'll come from a customer sending me a fit or a shirt, and they'll just say, "Hey, can you make some shoes to go with this?"
Okay.
And I'll just come off the dome, okay, bet, and then just freestyle. Most of my designs are actually freestyles. It's not saying people tell
You flexing right now.
They're all most of all my
flexing.
designs are freestyles. I just do crazy designs, and I think that's how it just takes off.
I just do it. Like, it's easy to me.
Yeah.
What's the craziest design you've done? He said Ben and Jerry.
Yeah, that's a crazy design I've done. I've done lots of designs. Lots of design. I mean, I really couldn't pick my favorite shoe.
I just dropped my phone. But this your boy Philo from The Outlet. Hey, if you got a product or a service that you like advertised on our show, be sure to hit us up, inbox us, or email us at theoutlet0721@gmail.com. Don't waste no time. Do it. I'll shoot the commercial. I'll shoot the promo and you can put it on the show. That'd be a good idea. What you got? Let us know.
Cause it's a lot of shoes, a lot of different.
Have you had the opportunity to share, like, with somebody that want to get into the game, like, hey, this is what I did, you can start doing this, like, as those opportunities came?
You mean like far as having classes or stuff?
No, just like somebody that was interested in doing what you do. Like, I'm sure you get DMs.
Oh yeah, I get
Different stuff.
hundreds of DMs about people trying to do. A lot of people really aren't passionate about doing shoes and stuff.
Okay.
A lot of people just see the outside, they see the money, they see, the business, the clientele, but they really don't see how much work you put into it.
Okay.
They don't really see that, and a lot of people not really willing to put into and put in the amount of work that you should.
So that's what I'm saying. So what kind of questions have you seen or heard when they approach you about wanting to do what you do?
I mean, most of them are DMs, so I really just
You don't respond to them.
not necessarily don't respond. It's just, I mean, I'm not really offering that right now. It's just hey, this is how you do it, because I don't really have a specific way that I did it.
Okay.
It just takes a lot of hard work. But I'll eventually, do things and have
Opportunities for that.
Yeah, for people that actually want to learn how to do shoes, I'll have opportunities for them soon.
But the key is they gotta be passionate about it.
Fact, you gotta be passionate about it, because I mean, if you're not passionate about it, then what are you doing it for? I've always been into fashion, so this is what I like.
It makes
You
sense.
can't just, some people don't like fashion, never was into it, but they just see, oh, she's living.
Working with celebrities and all
they
this
wanna
kind of
just do
stuff.
it, but that's not what it is, because there's a lot more into it.
So much work.
Yeah.
So much work. I'm probably gonna, when I come visit, I'm probably gonna be overwhelmed with how much stuff is probably like.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure you got to organize, but it's just like, I know it's very detailed, and it seems like really like tedious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, you said it yesterday, but I guess that come with time. It don't take you that long to customize, one pair of shoes. But I'm sure you had to grow to get to that point to where it's like, oh yeah, I can knock that out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's with anything. It's just when you keep doing something, when you been doing something for so long,
Yeah.
it just comes naturally to you. It's not really such as tedious, as people may think it is. Just like with you in films and editing, it may not be that hard. But for some people, they may look at like, what do I do? They may sit at something for 3 days, whereas you may take 30 minutes just to edit something and put it together. So it's all about what you do and how long you've been doing it.
True that. Yeah. True that. That makes sense. So at this point, like you're not turning away Timberlands and them other shoes.
I'm not turning them away. I'm just really not doing them and promoting them as much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So please, y'all, don't ask her to do no 6-inch heels, red bottoms.
Certain stuff,
like even if the price is right, you wouldn't do like.
Now, if the price is right, then we can talk about it. I've done things. I just don't promote it as well because I.
But okay. So that's what I want to hear. What's some of the craziest stuff that you've done like so far? Like, has there been something that's brought to you? It was the right price, but you was just like, bro, I don't want to do this again.
Yeah, well, I've done like shoes that have all crystals on them. I've done shoes
already.
Yeah, literally, it's like small little crystals. It's like hundreds of crystals on one shoe, and then you got to do 2 shoes to make a pair.
Oh, that's what they wanted.
Nah, that's just a design that I do. People don't really come to me with crazy designs that I do.
Oh, okay.
It'll just be the amount of time it'll take to do the design. That'll be the hard thing about it. But people don't just come, saying.
Okay. Yeah. What are your favorite shoes? Is it a pair that you have, or is it some Jordans, or?
My favorite shoe. I really like all shoes.
I know you was gonna say that.
I'm just into fashion, so whatever looks good. Well, I have this one pair of shoes that I like.
Here we go.
It's a pink shoe. It's an all pink shoe with the Nike check. I forgot. I think it's a SB Dunk. It's a high top SB Dunk and it's all pink. But as far as
I have no idea what an SB Dunk is. I might have to look it up after this.
It's definitely SB Dunk. But it's all pink. But I really like all shoes, from designer to sneakers. I like all shoes.
So you don't have a favorite?
I don't really have a favorite shoe, and I got so many shoes, and I make so many different types of shoes.
So
I just like all shoes.
For the people out there who couldn't just like get shoes how they wanted, because I was that person. Like, I grew up with flat feet. Mm-hmm. Well, I said grew up like I fixed it. I still got flat feet,
right.
But I can't wear every shoe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I would get picked on for that shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's look at them shoes. Them shoes leaning, boy. Like, I got ragged on. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
My jokes back to them people was like dark. That shit made me think dark, like jokes. Like, my daddy finna come pick me up from school, but where your dad at? Like,
ooh, wow,
you know what I'm saying?
Wow,
like,
that's real deep.
I mean, you had to have tough skin growing up, bruh. This early to late '90s, early 2000s, like ruthless. So yeah, I didn't have really like the luxury to see an outfit like whatever 2-3 pair of shoes I had to match like to those shoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And up until like high school, like we wore a uniform. Like, were you always able to,
Nah, up until that was pretty much the same with me. We were still growing up. You know, we were still wearing uniform. I wore a uniform all through elementary, all
Okay.
through middle school. It wasn't until we got to high school where they start announcing where we don't really have to
No
wear.
dress code.
So I grew up, everybody was pretty much wearing the same thing. And even when I went to middle school, it was like boys separated from girls. So everybody wore a uniform. It was just, you know, if you had on a different pair of shoes, you had on a different pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But you were singled out if you always had on the cool kicks and stuff. They'd be like, she always got on a new pair of kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody wore a uniform. It wasn't like, you know, who can dress the best. That wasn't until high school.
I got you.
We were all kind of older then.
Yeah. Cool. I'm glad that worked out for you.
It did.
It's once I got to high school and I was playing basketball or whatever, it didn't matter then because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Right.
Yeah, and I was a straight A student.
Facts.
Like, so I ain't. You can say what you want now.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
I'm finna be successful.
Facts.
So that's the fun side of it. What type of lessons have you learned on the business side in terms of being able to engage with people? Like are you sending people to your email once they DM you? Like those sort of things. Are you still learning in those aspects?
So I have a website.
Okay.
So a lot of my orders come through my website.
You book straight through there.
So you just book straight through there, and
If they DM you, you send them to the website.
yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at what that looks like.
Yeah.
So, can you give them the website?
Website is jayceecustoms.com, JAYCEE customs.com. And I have all of my shoes on there and the processing time and all of that stuff is on the site too.
Okay. So, on the business side of things, I'm sure you've had those experiences with them customers that don't understand how you're running your business.
Right.
Can you elaborate on some of that?
Well, you know, everything just takes a process. So, especially me, I got to 100,000 followers just working by myself. So,
How long did that take?
I've been doing this since 2019, so that's when I started
it's
my
grown.
Instagram. So it's definitely taken off.
100,000.
Yeah, and people know, you know, it was just me for all that time, so they don't really
That's
complain or, you know, as long as you communicate with them, they don't really trip
Yeah.
too much, you know, because they know it's just me, one person, and I can't help the fact that everybody trying to tap in, it's just me. So what I've done recently is I recently just got a couple teammates, 2 teammates, and you know, it just helping speed up the process a little bit
Yeah.
more. So eventually I want to get a lot of people, like 10 people.
Facts.
But then everybody be getting their stuff
Facts.
ASAP.
Right. So the issue of people wanting their shoes back fast ain't really been a thing because they understand.
Yeah, in fact,
Yeah,
as long
it's
as
just
people understand what's going on, then they don't really.
Okay.
But of course, with every business, you want to fix all the cracks and everything. So definitely, I want to work on my processing time and getting everything out to everybody fast. So
That's
I'm making
Bruh.
stuff happen. I got my team.
and you 24.
24.
And you thinking like that already? Like
Facts.
that's really good.
That's what it's about.
Y'all need to take notes. Y'all need to make sure y'all taking notes because this next level thinking. I'm here to support, and I'm gonna keep, telling you that. Like, I think the sky's the limit. And whatever content we need to create to make sure people understand, like, you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think showing people the process, I think is important for not just consumers and people that's buying stuff from you, but people that want to be like in business or want to be entrepreneurs, because they need to understand, like, this junk ain't easy doing this by yourself.
A lot of long nights, missing out on everything.
Come on, even the investment piece, like the money you got to spend, like even just startup costs and maintaining, like you using your utilities to, you know what I'm saying, make sure stuff. I mean, I don't know how it worked on your end with, but all these lights and this stuff costs. They're from a bill up. You know what I'm saying? So, but because I'm invested in myself and I want quality stuff, like that's a risk that I'm willing to take. And I don't think a lot of people like understand that part of it. Like, it take money to make money.
Definitely, most definitely.
And
Facts. You can spend everything you got as long as you know it's gonna bring back in a profit.
Yeah.
You know what you're supposed to do.
What else? What else you into? Is it just fashion? I know you said you. I mean, you mentioned that you used to, hoop a little bit.
Well, I used to hoop. I'm not really into that as far as just hooping. It's just something I did in school.
Yeah.
I was athletic a lot, so I did soccer as well, but I'm trying to be a professional soccer player.
Yeah.
Just something to do while I was in school. But I like music, food, regular stuff.
Well, I mean,
My whole life just revolve around shoes right now.
right now,
Revolve around nothing else.
but that's
like
what I'm getting at though.
And I like traveling.
Okay,
I like all
here we
of
go.
that stuff. I
Here we
like
go.
art. I like going. It's just right now I don't have time to do that stuff because right now it's all about focusing on the business and stuff. But that's what I like. I like traveling and trying new things. I want to do all of that stuff, and I will.
Okay.
I just gotta get the business out of it.
So, and I said this to you the other day, but at what point do you balance? Like, I don't think you'll ever the way you running stuff now. I don't think you'll ever feel like you don't have. I think you'll always feel like I don't have time to, like,
I mean, eventually,
take care of or go travel or
Eventually, though, I think I will get to a point where I'll have time because I want to have a big business, a big corporation. So, the more people you get in, the more time you're going to have to do stuff. You could put other people in positions to do certain things. You ain't got to be.
So you're not going to become more worried about making sure?
No, because I'm going to have everything right the first time.
Okay.
Ain't going to be no worrying. You just got to jump into it.
So right now, you don't got time for that. Well,
I don't got time for nothing. If it's not about the shoes, if it's not about, I don't got time. Because I really don't have time. Because I have stuff to do. I have shoes to get to people for certain birthdays, and every day is always something.
So mentally, like health-wise, like what do you feel like? Where do you feel like you are on like?
I'm good mentally, because it's like,
You doing what you love.
yeah, because I was built for this. So it's like, I'm not one of those people who stress out about anything. Because if you stress out, you're just going to be upset. You're not going to love doing what you do.
Yeah.
So you just have to take everything step at a time, day by day. And eventually you'll be good. You get where you need to be.
You seem real mellow now.
You
Like,
think, yeah.
don't a lot really excite you or bother you like that.
Yeah, I don't let nothing get to me. Like, nothing can't really get to me because I know what I need to do. I always was focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that military background.
Facts, military
Yeah.
too. 6 years in military.
The discipline. That's what's up, man.
Got a lot of discipline, all that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, look, hey, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff.
Jaycee Customs
Jaycee
on Instagram, JC_Customs. Tap in. Got the website. Got all new designs, and I'm coming out with some fresh, crazy designs these next couple weeks. So I'm just gonna be dropping back to back to back. Just not gonna stop.
She ain't gonna stop. And I'm here for it. It's your boy Philo with the Outlet, the livest pre-recorded show on earth, man. We out.